internship assessment about my last internship, which I did in SHMSCO. And in this video, I would like to review 3 of my internship learning objectives and then analyze what are the process I did in order to achieve my 3 internship learning objectives. And then the second part, I will also talk about some guest problem which occurred during the period of my internship. And then I will start with reviewing a little bit about what I've done during the period of my internship. I did my internship in SHMSCO, and to be specific, in 2 restaurants, in Buffet de la Gare and in Four Seasons Cafeteria. And in both restaurants, I have a partner who is working with me every day, and our responsibilities consist of running a smooth daily operation in both restaurants, and also we're in charge of training new first-year students in terms of F&B practical or F&B service. I would like to introduce the concept of both restaurants because they are completely different. In Buffet de la Gare, it's a restaurant outside of the school and it's next to the train station. And this year, the management just changed the concept, so it's closed to public. It's only open for students and teachers and staff from SHMSCO. And then we are implementing our new concept, and of course our manager and supervisor, they are very flexible of any suggestion or improvement that comes from us, from the stagiaire. So we contribute some of our ideas in order to make a better concept for Buffet de la Gare. In Four Seasons Cafeteria, it's a buffet restaurant open every day from breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and on weekend it opens on brunch and dinner only. And now let's analyze one by one of the process and the effort that I've put on in order to achieve those 3 internship learning objectives. In order to develop my managerial related skills, in this case is leadership, I'm starting with passing on my knowledge to my students with self-confidence and improving my interpersonal skills. So when I'm communicating something to them, I'm not only the one talking, but I'm actively listening. And I believe that a good leader must have a good interpersonal skills in order to gain credibility and be trusted. For making good connection with others, including my students and my colleagues, I'm always taking the opportunity when I'm working together with them to get to know their personality and get to know their working styles or working habit. This is very beneficial, I believe, because hospitality industry is very global and very broad. So anywhere I will end up in this world, if I have a good and strong networking and connection, I believe they will open a new market opportunity or any opportunity for me. And last but not least, in order to gain a better understanding about these F&B related jobs, I'm always discussing with the other interns and also asking for advice from my managers and supervisors, because there are people from the industry and they have experience there, so I believe that they have a lot of experience to share and we can learn from the past, we can learn from our mistakes and we try to correct it and improve ourselves to be better. And not only by discussing, I also learning by observing what my managers and supervisors do, so I can understand completely what are their responsibilities, and why they are there. Now let's move on to the second part, where I will share about my experience and about when a guest problem occurred, and at the end I can turn it around into exceeding guest expectation. So this happened during my shift in Buffet Telaga, and as you already know, that students or teachers who want to have lunch in our restaurant have to book a reservation in advance with me or with my partner. And at that time I was not in the restaurant, so I couldn't check the reservation book. I don't know if that day the restaurant is already fully booked or not yet. So I got a message from a student of mine saying that she wants to book a table for today for lunch. And then, without considering anything, I directly said yes, so I accepted the reservation. And after that, when I come to the restaurant, the first thing I did was checking the reservation book. So I found out that at that day the restaurant has been fully booked. So I have to regretfully refuse this reservation. So I told my student that the restaurant has been fully booked, and sadly I have to refuse her reservation. And then of course she was disappointed, but I offered her to book another day in the week, and then she agreed, and she booked the next day or the next 2 days. And then I know that after this I have to treat this group, this table, as a VIP. But then of course I have to consult to my supervisor first if I can give any special treatment for this table. But of course my supervisor support me, and she said yes. So when they come the day after, I gave them a complimentary welcome drinks, so they can choose any soft drinks they want. And also I told the kitchen chef that this table is a VIP, so I kindly asked them to prepare the dish fast as possible. Of course the chef said okay. And then there was no problem occurred during that time. At the end, these guests, they are happy, and I am also proud of myself that I can turn a bad experience into a good experience for my customers.